Temp recruitment agencies versus traditional hiring. Which is best for your company? This presentation will help you make a well-informed decision for your company's staffing needs, exploring the benefits and drawbacks of both temp agencies and traditional hiring. Introduction. Hiring is essential for any business, but choosing the right method can be challenging. Temp recruitment agencies and traditional hiring offer distinct advantages and disadvantages, each with its unique strengths and weaknesses. What are temp recruitment agencies? Temp agencies specialize in providing temporary staffing solutions. They screen and assess candidates, placing them with businesses for short-term assignments, usually on a contract basis. What is traditional hiring? Traditional hiring involves the direct recruitment of candidates by an organization. This process includes posting job openings, screening applications, conducting interviews, and making hiring decisions. Key differences between temp agencies and traditional hiring. 1. Duration of employment. Temp agencies offer temporary employment, while traditional hiring focuses on long-term positions. 2. Screening and assessment. Temp agencies typically handle the initial screening and assessment, while traditional hiring involves more in-depth processes by the employer. 3. Cost and responsibility. Temp agencies typically handle payroll and benefits, while traditional hiring involves the employer directly managing these aspects. Benefits of temp recruitment agencies. Faster filling of positions. Temp agencies can quickly connect you with qualified candidates, meeting your staffing needs efficiently. Cost effectiveness. You only pay for the hours worked, reducing the financial burden of full-time employment. Flexibility. Temp workers can be hired for specific projects or seasonal fluctuations, offering flexibility to your workforce. Drawbacks of temp recruitment agencies. Limited commitment. Temp workers may not be as dedicated to the company as permanent employees, leading to turnover. Agency fees. Temp agencies charge fees for their services, adding to the overall cost of hiring. Less control over selection. You may not have as much control over the candidate selection process as you would in traditional hiring. Benefits of traditional hiring. Long-term commitment. Permanent employees have a greater commitment to the company, leading to stability and loyalty. Stronger company culture. Traditional hiring allows for better integration of new hires into the existing company culture. Improved employee development. Investing in permanent employees enables ongoing training and development, fostering growth within the organization. Drawbacks of traditional hiring. Time-consuming process. Traditional hiring requires a significant amount of time for advertising, screening, and interviewing. Higher costs. The costs associated with salaries, benefits, and training are higher for permanent employees. Risk of mishiring. Traditional hiring involves a greater risk of hiring the wrong candidate, leading to potential issues. Cost analysis. Temp recruitment versus traditional hiring. Temp recruitment. Hourly rates plus agency fees, but more flexibility and quick hiring. Traditional hiring. Higher initial costs, but long-term commitment and potential for growth. Temp versus traditional hiring. A comparative analysis. This presentation explores the key differences between temporary staffing and traditional hiring, analyzing the benefits and drawbacks of each approach. Time to hire comparison. Temp staffing. Faster time to hire. Temporary agencies have pre-screened candidates, leading to quicker placements. Traditional hiring. Longer hiring process. Traditional hiring involves extensive screening, interviews, and background checks, extending the time frame. Flexibility in workforce management. Temp staffing. Increased flexibility. Temp agencies provide a scalable workforce, allowing companies to adjust staffing levels based on demand. Traditional hiring. Limited flexibility. Traditional hiring commits to long-term employment, making it challenging to adapt to fluctuating needs. Quality of candidates. Temp staffing. Pre-screened candidates. Temp agencies often have a pool of pre-vetted candidates, potentially offering a higher quality of talent. Traditional hiring. Extensive screening. Traditional hiring requires thorough assessments, interviews, and background checks, ensuring a rigorous selection process. Impact on company culture. Temp staffing potential for disruption. Temp workers may not fully integrate into the company culture, potentially impacting team dynamics. Traditional hiring long-term commitment. Traditional hiring fosters a sense of belonging and loyalty, contributing to a stronger company culture. Industries best suited for temp recruitment. Construction. Seasonal demand and project-based work make temporary staffing ideal for the construction industry. Hospitality. The hospitality sector often experiences peak seasons and fluctuating customer demand, requiring flexible staffing solutions. Industries best suited for traditional hiring. Technology. The tech industry typically values long-term commitment and specialized expertise, making traditional hiring a suitable choice. Finance. The finance industry often requires a high level of trust and confidentiality, making traditional hiring with a focus on long-term stability a priority. Compliance and legal considerations. Temp staffing agency responsibility. Temp agencies typically handle payroll, benefits, and compliance, minimizing employer liability. Traditional hiring. Direct employer responsibility. Employers are directly responsible for payroll, benefits, and legal compliance for full-time employees. Workforce stability and turnover. Temp staffing. High turnover. Temp workers are often temporary, leading to higher turnover rates. Traditional hiring. Lower turnover. Traditional hiring aims for long-term employment, leading to greater workforce stability. Employer branding implications. Temp staffing. Flexibility and agility. Temp staffing can showcase a company's ability to adapt to changing needs. Traditional hiring. Stability and commitment. Traditional hiring can emphasize a company's focus on long-term growth and employee development. Scaling for growth. Balancing recruitment approaches. This presentation explores the strategic balance between traditional and temporary recruitment methods to optimize business growth and talent acquisition for a rapidly evolving market. Scalability and business growth. Agile workforce. A flexible workforce is crucial for rapid scaling, allowing for adaptable staffing levels to meet fluctuating demands. Cost-effective expansion. Temporary recruitment can reduce the financial burden of hiring and onboarding full-time employees during periods of peak demand. Innovation and expertise. Access to specialized skills and diverse perspectives through temp agencies can foster innovation and competitive advantage. Market flexibility. Temporary recruitment offers a quick and efficient way to test new roles and markets, reducing risk and maximizing adaptability. Balancing cost and quality. Financial efficiency. Temporary recruitment helps minimize payroll expenses, benefits costs, and onboarding costs. Talent pool access. Temp agencies offer access to a wide range of qualified candidates, allowing for greater selection and matching. Performance evaluation. Temporary assignments provide a trial period to evaluate candidate performance before making long-term commitments. Reduced risk. Temporary recruitment reduces the risk associated with hiring permanent employees who may not fit the long-term needs of the company. Leveraging technology in recruitment. Automated screening, AI-powered screening tools can efficiently filter through resumes and identify the most qualified candidates. Candidate Relationship Management, CRM. CRM systems help track candidate interactions, manage talent pipelines, and foster positive relationships. Virtual interviews. Remote interview platforms allow for convenient and cost-effective candidate interactions. Social media recruiting. Leveraging social media platforms to reach a broader talent pool and engage with potential candidates. Hybrid approach. Best of both worlds. Identify core positions requiring long-term commitment and expertise. Utilize temp agencies to fill temporary or project-based roles, providing flexibility and cost efficiency. Build a comprehensive talent pool through a combination of traditional and temporary hiring methods. Temp Recruitment Success Project-Based Roles. Temp staffing is ideal for short-term projects, allowing for quick scaling and expertise. Peak demand. Temp workers can effectively handle seasonal peaks in demand, providing additional support. Trial periods. Temp assignments offer a risk-free way to evaluate potential candidates before making full-time commitments. Cost savings. Temp staffing reduces the financial burden of hiring and onboarding full-time employees. Traditional hiring success. Long-term expertise. Traditional hiring is best for roles requiring long-term commitment and specific knowledge. Company culture. Fit full-time employees are more likely to align with company culture and values. Team dynamics. Building a cohesive team through permanent hires fosters collaboration and long-term commitment. Investment in growth. Investing in full-time employees offers opportunities for training and career development. Decision-making framework role. Type assess whether the role requires long-term commitment or temporary expertise. Project duration. Consider the length of the project and the need for flexibility. Budget constraints. Evaluate the financial implications of each hiring approach, factoring in costs and benefits. Skill requirements. Determine the specific skills needed for the role and the availability of qualified candidates. Pros and cons summary. Traditional hiring, long-term expertise, company culture, fit team cohesion, temp recruitment, cost savings, flexibility, access to specialized skills. Key takeaways. A balanced approach that combines both traditional and temporary recruitment methods offers the greatest potential for success, allowing businesses to scale efficiently, access a diverse talent pool, and minimize risks.